Hi, this is Mrs. Robertson, and today we are going to get ready for the second part of our benchmark. This test will be given on Monday. So we're going to review how to do the questions on Monday's Quarter 2 benchmark. It starts with question number 10, and there'll be 11 questions that you will do on Monday's test. So let's go ahead and start with question number 10. All right, part 2. It says no calculator, no formula sheet allowed on this exam. Okay, so let's look at question number 10. It states, Chris purchased 6 books for a total of $25.26. Write an equation that can be used to find, the word find should have been a little closer there, to find the cost of each book in. So they want you to say that N equals books. N is going to represent books in dollars. Okay, what is the cost in N dollars of each book? So for part A, we are writing an equation. You're just writing an equation for part A. And this is the equation that Mrs. Robertson wrote. 6 times N, 6 times the number of books equals $25.26. All right, so he purchased 6 books. N equals the cost of each book. I should go ahead and circle the cost of each book equals N. The cost. All right, so now I have my equation. 6N equals $25.26. Then they want the solution. Well, to get the solution of the equation, you divide both sides by 6 because division will undo multiplication. And when you do that, you get the answer $4.21. Now let's go on to question number 11. In question number 11, it says, the farmer's market sells fruit baskets. Each basket contains 15 oranges and 3 limes. Use A to represent the cost of each orange and B to represent the cost of each lime. So A will equal an orange. B will represent limes. Okay? Now it says, write an expression. Expressions do not have equal signs. So you're going to write an expression that represents the cost of 15 oranges. Okay, so that's going to be 15A. That's an expression. Or you could say 15.A. Or you could say 15 parenthesis A. Those are all different ways of writing an expression. This would work, the dot and a parenthesis. Do not use X for a multiplication sign. Now it says write an expression that represents the cost of 3 limes. The lime is a B. So 3B or 3.B or 3 parenthesis B. Those all would say 3 times B. Now, in the final part, it says write an expression.
Good afternoon. If you're still in the building and you are interested in getting the lunches to go from the cafeteria for your kids, please make sure that you go down right away. They asked me to make a message or send a message out, so I'm assuming they are possibly getting low.
So on
they
this,
want to make sure that if you are picking up that you go ahead and do that so they know how many they have. So at this time, if you're going to pick up the food from the cafeteria,
I apologize.
Thank you.
Apologize for that. So for part C, it says write an expression that represents the total cost of one basket. Well, one basket has 15 oranges and 3 limes. So all you do is 15A plus 3B. Easy. You should get this one right on the exam. Okay, now let's look at the next question. In question number 12, match the words with their correct expression. 6 fewer than the Colts scored. Fewer means we're going to subtract. So, and these are expressions. You will not have equal signs with these. These are expressions. So we need to find a subtraction. Here is the subtraction. The total cost of a candy bar and a drink. All right, that's going to be an addition problem. Total cost of a candy bar and a drink that's $4 plus 4. There it is. 6 times the number of cookies. Multiplying. That's the division. This says divide. This one says multiply. So that's the answer we're going to, let's see. 6 times, that's 2 times. Here we have multiply. It's going to be this one. 6 times the number of cookies. This one says 1/6 the price of a video game. Now, when you do that, you think, oh, 1/6 times C. Well, another way to write that would be C over 6. And that's a dividing problem, so it goes up there. If you find that problem to be tricky, you can just go ahead and save it for the last one, and then you'll have an answer for that. Okay? Now, our last one. Double the number of students. Okay, double means to multiply by 2. What does double mean? Multiply by 2. If it says triple, you would multiply by 3. Okay? So triple, which isn't on this worksheet, means multiply by 3. So that's just for that. There you go. Question 12. Not so bad. 10, 11, 12. Okay, we have 7 more to go. Let's look at this one. Evaluate the expression. This isn't hard. Kids, it tells you to replace x with a 6. So you're going to have 6 to the 2nd power plus 3. That says 3 times x. 3 times 6. Now, I am using parentheses to show multiplication. So, 6 squared is 36 because 6 times 6 equals 36. What does 6 squared mean? It means this. 3 times 6, that's 18. 36 plus 18 will give you, carry you one, 54. So the answer to this problem is 54. All right, now let's go on to number 14. That wasn't so hard. Number 14. In number 14, it says you have a group of 5 friends that went to see a movie. Okay? They each purchased a ticket, popcorn, and a drink. Let me get this straight here. There we go. All right. One movie ticket is $8.50, and they're going to use the variable T for that. One popcorn costs $5.50, and they're going to use the variable P for that. A drink D costs $7.30. Okay, it says, how much did the 5 friends spend in all? Use either one of the expressions below to solve the problem. And then you have to write down the total spent by all 5. I'm going to show you how to use both of them. It doesn't matter which one. You only have to do one of them. So let's go. This says 5 times T, so 5 times $8.50 plus 5 times $5.50 plus 5 times $7.30. Now we can't use a calculator on this. That's too bad. So 5 times $8.50, put down a 5, carry a 2, that's $42.50 for the tickets. 5 times $5.50, put down a 5, carry a 2, 25 plus 2 is $27.50. And 5 drinks at $7.30. 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 3 is 15, put down a 5, carry a 1. 5 times 7 is 35, plus 1 is 36. Now we're going to add those all together. I'm going to line them up vertically this way. So I have $42.50. Line them up, $27.50, $36.50. Add them together. 0, 15, carry a 1. That's 10 plus 6 is 16. Carry a 1. All right, I get $106.50. So that's doing it that way. Now I'm going to do it this way. In this way, I'm going to take 5 times $8.50 plus $5.50 plus $7.30. Okay, so with this, I am going to line them up. $8.50, $5.50, $7.30. Add them all together. 13, carry a 1, 9, plus 5 is 14, plus 7 is 21. So I get $21.30. So you're going to take 5 times $21.30, and let's see if we get $106.50. Well, $21.30 times 5, 15, carry a 1, 5 plus 1 is 6. Oh, thankfully we do. We get $106.50 both ways. It doesn't matter which way you do. You can choose which one, and the answer is $106.50. You only have to choose one of the ways. Okay, now let's go on to question number 15. In question 15, it states that Olivia is cutting a triangular sign with a base B of 4 inches and a height h of 7 inches. What is the area of the sign? Use this formula. So you're going to take, to find the area, it's going to be 1/2 times 4 times 7. Okay, so 1/2 of 4 is 2, half times 4 is 2, times 7 equals 14 square inches, or inches squared. Is that a choice? It is choice A. So remember, when you multiply, half of 4 is 2, and then 2 times 7 gives you the answer of 14. It's a pretty friendly formula. Now let's go to 16. In question 16, we have 2 parts. Part A says the expression, now remember, expressions do not have equal signs. The expression $11 times T can be used to find the total cost of T tickets to the movie theater. Choose the correct number expression to represent $11 times T. Which one shows multiplication? This one shows multiplication. This says add. This says subtract. This is multiply or times, which in here. And this says to divide. Okay, now let's go on to part B. Part A, very easy. Part B, it says the expression $11 times T can be used to find the total cost of T tickets to the movie theater. What is the total cost of 7 tickets? Well, 7 times 11 equals 77. The answer is, they've got the dollar sign, $77. Not bad. Now let's go to the next question. Number 17. In number 17, it says 6 friends went to an amusement park. The total for 6 admission tickets was $72. Which equation can be used to find the cost of each ticket? Okay, an equation. Well, the equation will be 6x equals 72. 6 times your ticket, which they have x, equals 72. Which one says 6 times x equals 72? It's this one. That is the correct answer. Okay, so here the answer choice would be, I guess, C on that one. I think it's sort of weird how that's set up on the problem there, but it might be sort of weird like that on the test. Number 18, Betsy can use the equation y equals 8 times x to calculate her pay, where y represents the amount of pay, so this is the pay, or dollars, and x represents the number of hours. X equals hours. How many hours did Diana work if she was paid $60? So we have this, we're going to replace y with 60 equals 8 times x. Well, to solve this problem, you have to divide both sides by 8. Divide by 8, divide by 8. 60 divided by 8 equals, add a decimal point and a 0, 7.5, which that would be 7.5 hours, and that is choice D, 7.5 hours. All right, now let's go on to question 19. In question 19, it states that an equation was given, or is given, 3 times x equals 27. Which calculation would need to be done to solve the equation? We did one just like this on Wednesday. To undo multiplication, you divide. Okay, to undo multiplication, divide. And we are going to divide both sides by 3. Divide both sides by 3. Why 3? Because 3 is with the variable. Divide by 3, divide by 3. And if they asked you to solve it, you would say x equals 9. Okay, the last question of quarter 2 is number 20. And let's look at this question. An equation is given. 5 equals x divided by 4. Which calculation would need to be done to solve the equation? Now, this says divide by 4. What will undo division? Multiplication. So to undo this, to undo division, you are going to multiply. That is your answer. And you are going to multiply both sides by 4. So multiply both sides by 4. Please get that one right. Do not miss it. And then the last part, what's the answer? 5 equals what number divided by 4? It's going to be 20, because you are going to multiply both sides by 4, and you get 20 equals x, or x equals 20. It shouldn't be that bad, kids, for Monday's test. Good luck, study, and do your very best. Have a good day.